Hey everybody, welcome back. James here again with you. As always, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe below if you haven't already. I got another interesting video for you and I think you're going to like it. So stay tuned in. Let's get to it. Okay, so what's so special about this video? Well, if you've seen the past upload, I compared the alloy pellet to the lead pellet. Now, with that said, there is another type of pellet out there that just came to the market not too long ago within the recent years, and that is a copper or copper coated pellet. So in this video I'm going to be comparing two of almost the same pellets here, the Crosman Premier Dome 14.3 grain lead pellet and the Crosman 14.4 grain copper coated lead pellet, and we're going to see in this video if there is a huge difference between both. Now, obviously, starting off, you get 500 per tin in the lead pellet, which can be around $10 or less, depending on where you get them from in the United States. But these copper-coated pellets only come in a tin of 150 count and are about the $10 price point. So you don't get that many pellets compared to the lead. And obviously, they claim that they're better, according to the marketing here, as you can see on the packaging. Crosman claims that you get 20% better accuracy at 50 yards compared to the lead pellet here. So we're going to test that in this video to see if there's a huge difference at 50 yards comparing the copper coated lead pellet 14.4 grain Crosman Dome to the 14.3 grain. So let me show you what I'm using in this video, and then we'll get to the shooting scenes and the velocity. So, just to go over specs real quick, I have the venturi Avenger set at about 1900 psi with the Crosman center point 3 to 9 by 32 rimfire scope at 50 yards. In this video is where I'm shooting at, using the CARM 22 caliber magazine. And the wind is about 10 mile an hour in this video, guys. So hopefully we'll see what happens if the copper really comes out on top. Let's check it out. And the point of impact versus the point of aim is the same. I'm aiming vertically up and down on the target. So we should see if there is more accuracy or more precision if I'm aiming in a vertical line on target. So let me show you now me shooting the groups with the copper and the lead pellet. Air venturi. Nice. Air venturi Avenger 50 yards CARM magazine using the Crosman 14.4 grain dome copper. Alright guys, so here's the target right here, and you can see that the copper versus the lead pellet was about 3/4 of an inch, and the copper pellet without that pull in there that I made was about 5/8 of an inch. Not really that big of a difference, but here's where it gets different. And you can see my point of aim was here, the vertical line, and it shifted over here over an inch. And my point of aim was here for the copper, and you can see it shifted only about 3/4 of an inch. So I think that's where the accuracy comes from. So yes, you probably do get 20% or better accuracy out of the copper, as you can see. And running them through the chronograph, from what I remember, I'll show you the chronograph results on screen, but the lead pellet was shooting 20 feet per second faster than the copper coated pellet. But the copper coated pellet in the chronograph was more consistent per shot. Okay, so obviously it seems that the clear winner in this video is the copper pellet, and I took some measurements and I'll show you guys that the copper and lead, there really was no significant difference. After capturing the pellets, they were identical, but the thing is with the copper coated pellet, as to why they probably shoot better, is that for one, it's copper coating and it's not lead, so when you shoot, you're not getting that lead built up in the bore, for one. And copper, I'm sure, is, depending on what they used, the mixture is harder than the lead. So, you know, you could see that the lead pellet was shooting 20 feet per second faster on average compared to the copper one. But speed does not matter if you're getting better accuracy with the slower projectile. 20 feet per second, I know it doesn't sound like much, going around 900 feet per second overall. But you can see there, guys, that the shift from the copper was not as much as the lead. Same point of aim and different point of impact by about 1/2 inch. Big difference. But again, are you going to go out and buy $10 worth of 150 pellets, or are you going to spend $10 for 500 pellets? I don't really think it's that big of an issue for the lead pellets, personally, unless you needed something that precise all the time to buy these copper pellets. So they're definitely, in my eyes, not lying about the accuracy that you're getting with the copper pellets. But is it worth it to you? That's up to you. Again, you get bulk versus the 150 around the same price point. And that's really, I think, the only difference between the accuracy and the precision also. So anyways, as long as your gun shoots one or the other accurately, does it really matter? I don't know. But I thought it was interesting to show you guys that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, hit that like button and subscribe below. I appreciate it as always, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.